Okay, you cannot even see me when I'm in my chair, whatever. Okay, well, so weird angle. I don't know what was that noise. Because I want to work on my shelves and on my virtual bookshelves on GoodReads, meaning, so I try to find like the perfect angle or whatever. It's not working, so bear with me, that's gonna be the case. My ring light, let me show you everything. My ring light is over there. Here I have some tea, then my bookshelves, which I turned on all the fairy lights, I lighted the candles. Here is my little relax spot candles, pillows or whatever, and there you see all my greeny baby. So yeah, but basically what we're going to do today is make sure that my bookshelves, I mean my shelves on GoodReads match the real one I have, because when I went to GoodReads today, yesterday, I saw that I had actually 35 unread books on my shelves, which is absolutely not the case. I have way more, and I would love it to be very organized so I can start 2020 a good way, the proper way, the best way possible for me to get like organized reading wise. And also because when I set up the book for the Howling Pack, so yes, the Howling Pack is gonna come back in January and February. So in case you don't know and you're new here, I have a bi-monthly book club named the Howling Pack, because obviously wolves, the pack, howling, you know what I mean? It's a very chill one. There is no live show, there is nothing except us talking on Discord, on Twitter, on Instagram, or whatever about it. I also have a GoodReads, which I'm not sure I will continue with it because not a lot of people actually use GoodReads. But there is also so I love Discord, but there is also an app that I've been using. I downloaded it today and I've been like browsing through it, and it's quite interesting actually. It's by Zans. I will link it down below. It's absolutely free, and you just add the book currently reading, and you kind of enter a book club, and you can all talk about it. But it is spoiler free, I guess. So maybe not the best way to do it, but maybe a good way to see, like, you every single day when you read a book, you can just add that book to that app and see other people reading it and see if there is a conversation going on or whatever, you know, like a chat or whatever. So you can just all like talk about it. Let me put you back here because my face is just like as usual. But yeah, so today we're gonna focus on that. And yes, and yeah, for the Howling Pack, usually I ask you to actually pick books for me, and then I would like pick 2 of your books and 1 of my pick, and then ask the majority to pick whatever. But now I really need to reduce my TBR here to kill some books, so I'm gonna pick like maybe 5 books from my unread books here, and then ask you to pick one, the one we will be reading in January and February. And also there is going to be something else in January and February with the Howling Pack, but I'm not going to say more now. There's going to be the camera is falling. There's going to be an announcement video for that. It's a readathon. That's not really a readathon. It's okay. It's okay. And you can actually, if you're doing something else in January and February, you can actually match all the books, because the prompts are not really prompts. By saying this, I'm not saying anything useful, but whatever, we're gonna do what I was saying we will do, you know, GoodReads kind of thing. And yeah, I think that's it. So it's gonna be a long video, I think. So I don't know why I do that. I will of course not go book after book, but I will tell you how organized GoodReads and maybe what I feel like. Oh, let's start with the advent calendar actually, because I'm sure I'm gonna forget it at some point. So the advent calendar, so the first day, let me open it so I can visualize it. So it looks like this. So we got Harry Potter, we got Ginny, we got Fleur, we got Crumb, Victor Crumb, we got McGonagall, we got Snape. And today, number 7 is Karkaroff. Yeah. So here oops, he's trying to escape. So this is Igor Karkaroff. So yeah, he's cool. He's cool. He's really like the one in the movie, so that's good. So yeah. So we did that. So now let's get back to my shelves. Okay, so I'm ready, but I'm freaking hot, so I'm gonna take off that stuff. Okay, so you cannot really see it, but on my GoodReads, come here. I'm gonna bring you here so you can see it. Okay, so here you can kind of see what I've read, currently reading, to read. I'm currently reading a book. I don't know how come I didn't put it here. But DNF, TBR all, so my entire TBR, like virtual, and here on my shelves, fantasy, read in 2019, blah blah, TBR sequels, because I have 81 sequels I need to read, oh my gosh. Sci-fi, TBR 2019 was my like priority TBR. You can see that there are a lot left, let's say. TBR on, which is 41 here. I'm pretty sure it's over 60, but we're gonna go through that. What I've read as audiobook, ebooks, etc, etc. You know, middle grade retellings, blah blah blah. I also love to know from where I got the book when it was from a bookish box, so that's why you see Unplugged Book Box, so Fairy Loot, etc, etc. Comics, poetry, psychology, 2020 releases, book clubs, etc, etc. And I also have some of your like recommendations, Wolf's Rags. So that's how I organize it. So I really want to focus on TBR on, so I'm going to go through all my unread books on my shelves, and we'll see all together how many I'm going to add to GoodReads, actually, because I really do need to be up to date with everything. So let's do that. I have no motivation to do that, but I know I need to do that. So can you do that? No? Right. Yeah, I know. Shocking. Okay, first I see over there that I've read Hazelwood. I've read all the books there, but I haven't read The Girl in the Tower and The Withered Witches by Catherine Arden, so all the sequels to The Bear and the Nightingale. And yeah, so I'm gonna add them here to TBR on and TBR sequels just to make sure that I got them there or not. So The Girl in the Tower, so it's on Want to Read. Is it on? It's on Power Fantasy. TBR all, TBR on, and TBR sequels. Okay. And the third one, I guess in the next it's Queen of Rune. So this is a sequel to Fire, Grace and Fury. Queen of Rune. I think that's, yeah. I haven't read that one, but I was so excited because I really did enjoy actually the first. I look so fat from that angle. Move here. That's how horrible. Okay, that's better. So did I put that one to sequel and etc, etc? So it's a fantasy. So it's TBR all, TBR on, and sequels. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna come back to you when it's done, unless I have something to say. Okay, well, so I just did it. So now I have on my TBR on 67 books, but I also did it for my ebook, actually, my e-reader, and I have on my e-reader 47 ebooks I own and I haven't read. So, and in the sequels, like TBR sequels, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? How come I don't see it? I have 88 sequels I need to read. But hold on, that doesn't mean that I actually have 88 sequels I need to read. It means that there are some series I haven't started yet, but I already put like the sequels to that. Like for instance, I've read Spellslinger, but there are 5 books after that that I put on the TBR, or there are series I haven't started yet, but I put them like TBR and TBR sequels, if that makes sense. So that's pretty much all I have here. Oh my gosh, that's a whole lot. I thought it would be easier to actually pick a book for the Howling Pack, but most of the books I have on my shelves, you know, the unread books, are old books, and I feel like you have read them already, or you won't be interested in them anymore. So I don't know what to do actually. I'm gonna go on my TBR here. I see The Lost Magician, Frost Heart. Those are middle grades. I'm not gonna make you read a middle grade because there is actually already one book club for middle grade books out there. It's from GoodReads and Gavin, and I'm not gonna do that. But for the rest of that, I will be really, oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Winterwood. Here, you know, in my most recent acquisition kind of thing, I'm checking because I have here 3 pages. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Wolves. This is probably so boring for you, but I feel like showing you the behind the scene is important as well. I'm checking all the books I have yet to read. A lot of sequels actually, so I cannot read a sequel with you. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, that's why is it on my, why is Muse of Nightmare on my TBR? No, I have read it. I'm gonna delete that from here because I've read it. Oh, let me check if I didn't make a mistake somewhere. No, I have read it in another category. So, oh my god, seriously. Like, I don't have many. I mean, I have so many books. Oh wait, I forgot to put all the Tropic of Serpents. Did I put those in my TBR? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I did. TBR sequels. I didn't put them on my TBR. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Let me put them all. Then I have like more. I put them all in sequels, but not on, because I didn't have them at that point. Okay, so now when I go back to profile, so I have 71 TBR on, so books, unread books on my TBR. And to read, I have 389 books. I should maybe go through that one day when I have time and delete the books I have no interested in anymore. Oh, I don't know, maybe. But for now, the books I need to pick for the Howling Pack. Okay, one more unread book to my TBR. I totally forgot about putting Starsight. I don't know what's wrong with me. Did I put like Name of the Wind? Oh my gosh, I don't know what is wrong with me. And one more book to add to my unread book shelf, whatever. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting this video to be that hard, but let's just pick one more book so you can... Okay, well, I picked 4 books. So the first one is Annalise Rising by Brenda Drake. This is a book I got a long time ago in Unplug a book box, and this is a story. Let me read you the synopsis. When a stranger gives Annalise... Quoi? Sorry for that, my dad had a question. So okay, the first one is this one. When a stranger gives Annalise Jordan a list of names before he dies, the last thing she expects to see is her own on it. Not cool. Her search for answers leads to the man's grandson, Marek, who has dangerous secrets of its own. Both are determined to unlock the mystery of the list, but the truth is deadly. Annalise is a descendant of the god of death, known as a riser, with the power to raise the dead and control them. Finding out she has hidden powers. Cool. Finding out she turns corpses into killers. No, thank you. Now the trail plants her and Merrick in the middle of a war between gods who apparently want to raise an army of the Risen. And Annalise must figure out how to save the world from herself. So that's the first one. And then the second one is actually Winterwood by Shea Earnshaw. The Walker women of Far Haven have always lived in the woods. Someday the first Walker woman came from the forest, her bones built of roots and thorns as she sprouted up from the ground. This is where their legacy began, a strange and mythical legacy rooted in rumors and folklore. Over the years, there have been many tales of Walker women. Most have been lost, stories forgotten, fables and myths washed away with the spring rains. This story is one such tale. It was once scattered like autumn leaves, buried in the soil, stitched there until it arose. Until something stirred it loose, until the forest shuddered and opened its eyes. So that one, which sounds really cool too. Then we have Beyond the Black Door, also a book from Black Bookbox. And the summary here. Wait, was it the summary that I've read you? Oh, it wasn't the summary actually. It was like, oh. But basically that's it. Okay, so it was here, be careful of the dark wood, especially the woods surrounding the town of Fairhaven. Some say these woods are magical, cursed even. Rumored to be a witch, only Nora Walker knows the truth. She and the Walker woman before her have always shared a special connection with the woods, and it's this special connection that leads Nora to Oliver Huntsman, the same boy who disappeared from the camp for wayward boys weeks ago, and in the middle of the worst snowstorm in years. He should be dead, but here he is, alive and left in the woods with no memory of the time he'd been missing. But Nora can feel an uneasy shift in the woods at Oliver's presence, and it's not too long after that Nora realizes she has no choice but to unearth the truth behind how the boy she has come to care so deeply about survived his time in the forest, and what led him there in the first place. What Nora doesn't know, though, is that Oliver has secrets of his own. Secrets he will do anything to keep buried, because as it turns out, he wasn't the only one who went missing on that fateful night just weeks ago. For as long as there have been fairy tales, we have been warned to fear what lies within the dark woods. And in Winterwood, New York Times bestselling author Shea Earnshaw shows us why. Okay, then, this one, so here it says, everyone has a soul. Some are beautiful gardens, others are frightening dungeons. Soul walkers, like Kamae and her mother, can journey into other people's souls while they sleep. But no matter where Kamae visits, she sees the black door. It follows her into every soul, and her mother has told her to never, ever open it. When Kamae touches the door, it is warm and beating, like it has a pulse. When she puts her ear to it, she hears her own name whispered from the other side. And when tragedy strikes, Kamae does the unthinkable. She opens the door. A.M. Strickland's imaginative dark fantasy features court intrigue and romance, a main character coming to terms with her asexuality, and twists and turns as a seductive mystery unfolds that endangers not only Kamae's own soul, but the entire kingdom. Okay, and the last one is actually There Will Come a Darkness by Katie Rose Poole, also got in a Black Bookbox. So here it says, for generations, the seven prophets used their visions of the future to end wars and unite nations, until the day 100 years ago when they disappeared. All they left behind was one final secret prophecy, foretelling an age of darkness, and the birth of a new prophet who could be the world's salvation, or the cause of its destruction. With chaos on the horizon, 5 lives are set on a collision course. A prince exiled from his kingdom, a ruthless killer known as the Pale Hand, a once faithful leader torn between his duty and his heart, a reckless gambler with the power to find anything or anyone, and a dying girl on the verge of giving up. One of them, or all of them, could break the world. Will they be savior or destroyer? Okay, so I gave you 4 books. Please let me know which one you would like to read. I will create a doc file, doc sheet, whatever, so you can actually vote and no one knows what you voted for, kind of thing. But if you really want to read one especially, you can let me know in the comments as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it actually. So it took me a little over 1 hour to do everything here, but at least it's done, so now I can just relax and create and edit already that vlog, and hopefully you will be able to pick a book that we will be reading in January and February. And let me know also what is your favorite platform to talk on. Like, do you want a Discord? Do you want like a live show, whatever? It could be also on Instagram. Maybe not on Instagram, because it's easier to come there and you don't know what's going on, and then you hear a spoiler. It's better on YouTube for that, I think. But yeah, or maybe you'd like to be a host. I never considered that, but why not? If you want to be a host for January or February, you will be more than welcome. Yeah, that's all I had to tell you now. Thank you so much for watching this random stuff. So whatever, but I also try to listen to the Polar Explorers Club while I was actually doing that GoodReads stuff, but I just couldn't focus on it, so I just stopped. I'm gonna reread it. And today I was planning on starting Vengeful, because actually tomorrow, Sunday, is gonna be the second day, like the second prompt's gonna come to us for the Winter Magical Readathon, and I would like to at least have finished one book or started one book. I don't know if that's gonna happen, because Vengeful is not that tiny of a book, but I will see that, maybe try to do that. But I cannot believe I have over 100 books I own that I haven't read, like books, physical books and ebooks all together. And I got today Children of Virtue and blah blah blah, you know, the sequel to Children of Blood and Bones, which of Bones, whatever. That book was actually 3 stars for me. It was very disappointing because I was expecting so much more because of the hype. I don't know how come I didn't feel as much as everyone seems to have, but that's pretty much it. So I got the sequel. I hope it's gonna be better than the first one, or not just like, I don't know, I haven't heard anything yet, but maybe I could do that, because if I don't read that one I will get spoiled. But at the same time, I have so many other books I could have spoiled, but like Ninth House, whatever, 10th Girl, all the books that I see here in front of me, and pretty much all the unread books I have on my shelves. Yeah, you can see my ring light. But yeah, well, that's pretty much it for now, so I'm gonna leave you here. I don't think I have anything else to tell you. It's already enough, I feel like, for a one-day vlog, whatever. Well, yeah, please vote for the book. Let me know what you would like to read. And yeah, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the pack. Talk to me in the comment section as usual, and until next time, take care, walls. Bye.